Life is really hard right now. The world is crazy, and I need it to change. Like I'm waiting for it to change. There's so much chaos. I'm just not feeling inspired. I'm overwhelmed. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And I'm unhappy about what I see in the world, and it just doesn't feel like a good place to be right now. Can you identify? If that is your story, you're being led, you're not leading. And the reason why is because you've been stuck on a particular channel. You're experiencing yourself, your world, through the matrix, the old programming and the matrix. Okay. The matrix is not going to leave. The old programming doesn't cease to exist because nothing stops existing. It's just a habit to be plugged into it. And we all know habits are hard to break. But we've got two predominant frequencies, two predominant channels through which we can experience this world right now. And each channel has slight variations of that very same broadcast. But if you're not deliberately tuning into 5D, tuning into experiencing and perceiving your reality through the new world, through a new sense of self. Remember, you are your world. Then you're just waking up in the old programming, in the matrix, by default, thinking you're in a different reality. And because you're going through awakenings, your eyes are opening, it's becoming more and more uncomfortable to be in that space. So if you're waiting for the world to change, it's not going to. It can't. We've got a split of broadcast. You are technology. Your brain, your body has been designed and built for you to have this experience. It is technology, and you're experiencing this reality, this that you call this world, through the technology that is you. So you are your world. And you see the same things, you're going to have the same conditions, the same items, the same details, or similar details in both realities. In fact, there are many more. Like I say, there are variations. But how you experience it, the frequency of it, the energy around it, the relationship you have with it, your body, your work, your clients, your friends, people that you meet through the day, what comes up on your algorithm, your response to it, whether you feel empowered in your life, at ease with your life, in harmony with your life, or challenged by it, in conflict with it, very simply depends on which broadcast you're tuned into to perceive your world, which is you. And if you're in that place where you're waiting for the world to change in order to feel like you can love it again, or be comfortable here, or appreciate it, you've just had that, your radio station's just been stuck on that broadcast, and you're calling it live. And you're seeing the things that you like, you're getting the spiritual messages, you're reading the books, you're getting the information, and you're having the conversation. But knowledge is not wisdom. How you experience, how you interpret that knowledge is what matters. And the leadership that is being called to lead for this time is the divine feminine. And in order for you to be in that place where you are directing your life and not waiting for others to step up and be worthy of directing it, you've got to dethrone them. And the only way you dethrone the leaders, the those that are in control, those that are in power, is by putting the power where it belongs, with you, each and every one of us. And the more that we do that, the more of us that do that, it tips the scale and the balance of power. It puts it where it belongs again. But you need to be in your place of leadership. And you are being called to lead, to direct your life. And the only leadership that is capable and worthy of doing that right now, the leadership of this time, is the divine feminine. That's from your heart space. You cannot be plugged into old programming. You cannot be plugged into experiencing, into the broadcast of experiencing your reality in the old world, in the old way of being, through the matrix and that old programming, where you are finding yourself in constant states of fear, anxiety, and dis-ease. You have to move out of the mind, because this is what plugs into the matrix, into your body. Tune into your guidance system, the part of you that is source and God. That's what tunes you out of that channel into the channel that is of your choosing, higher vibrational, or stay there. But for those of you who this message must resonate with you on some level, you've got to deliberately make the choice to tune into that other channel, which is your source, your inner being, which is the new world, which is of a higher consciousness. And then you will perceive and receive the broadcast of your world that is you, an extension of you, through a higher consciousness, where you're able to experience the value.